So, I am working in Sadhan Engineering College in the CSE department. I am Dr. M. Ravichandran, working here for the 3 years. So, I am going to take the subject operating system. So, what is a process? A process is a program in execution. A program can be told as a passive entity, whereas process can be told as an active entity. So there are several processes in the creation. That is, we are taking that process to be created. So many processes has to be created in this one. So for example, the parent process may be created, child process may be created. So when the parent process is executing, the child process arises. When child process is executing, parent process departures. So many processes are in the creation. That is, so we are creating that process, and then the process which are ready for execution has to be terminated. So it has to be an interrupt occurs in the middle of the process, so that it halts the execution of the process. That is called as process termination. And then process life cycle. So there are few states, 5 states in the process life cycle: new, running, waiting, ready, terminated. New process to be created, running, already created process made to run, and waiting means the process has to wait. Already executing process has to wait for some time, and then ready means the process is made for ready to execute. And terminated, after the execution, the process can come out as well as terminated. So this is the 5-state process model. So new, when the process is created, ready, it is admitted, and then it has been ready for the execution, but it does not execute. It is ready for the execution, and then it is executing. It is called as dispatch. The process is only when the process is dispatched, it is made to run. So it is made to run, and then in the middle, the event occurs. So it is blocked. So it blocks. So the event occurs, it is blocked, and then after the event is executed, it is executed once again and it is released. That is called as 5-state process model. When an event occurs, the process is blocked. When an event has to wait for the running state. That is a process made to execute for running state only when the event is waiting. So there are 2 views of diagram. One is single block queue, other is multiple block queue. Single block queue, the process is made to admit, and it is executing the ready queue, is put in the ready queue, and so many processes are put in the ready queue. The first process is made to dispatch. After the first process is over, second process is made to dispatch later today. So it is dispatched, and then it is executed, and then it is executing for a while, and after that it comes out, it is called as timeout. And then some other process which is going to execute, that is sometimes block, that is called as event wait. So this is called as single block queue. So after the block, there is an event wait, that is after the process is blocked there, it is made to execute once again ready queue, and then it is dispatched, and then it is executed, and then it is released. So it goes in the cycle in this way. It is first admit, one process is executed, then it is dispatched, then process, then the time is over, it comes out. The process is halted due to interrupt. Once again, it is not executing, and it is going in place in the ready queue, and once again it is going to execute, and it is executing. So it comes out as a cycle. First process second process, third process, fourth process comes out like a cycle. After the completion of first process, second process is made to execute. After second process is over, third process is made to execute. After third process is executed, and the fourth process is made to execute. By this way it goes on like a cycle. And then the multiple market queues. So ready queue, this processor is made to process is made placed in the ready queue, and it is dispatched one by one, and then it is executed by the processor. So when there is no queue, it is executed directly. When there is no queue, the process is executed and it is come out. When the process is placed in the queue, it has to wait for some time. So that is event 1 has to wait. When the event occurs, the process 1 occurs. Then after the completion of event 1 is completed, it is made to execute. And then event 2 is occurring. So at that time the queue has to wait. The process has to wait. Then it has to be executed. Then the next process like this. When the number of events are occurring, one process may occur, one process is in the execution stage, and when the event occurs, so it has to wait, the process has to wait until the event has to complete. After the event has completed, the process can resume the execution and then it can complete the remaining instructions and then it is released. So similarly, the event 2, the process event 2 is another process is executing, another event has been occurring, then the process has to wait for some time, and after event 2 has completed, next it has put into the ready queue, and then it is executed, and then it is released. Similarly, the event 3 as event 3, event 4, so many events are occurring in the execution of the process. In the middle of the process has to wait till the event occurs. So one process is executing, one event is arriving. After the event has completed only the process can execute and complete the remaining instructions. And it has been placed in the ready queue and it has been put to execution and then it has been released. Then event 2, that is event 2 wait, the process has to wait for event 2, then event 3. So for example, one process is executing, the middle itself event 1 is occurring, then the process has to wait. Then after event 2 is completed, the process resumes the instruction and then once again event 2 occurs. So the process has to wait. Then event 2 completes its execution, completes the execution, then the process resumes the instruction, then the process is executing, the event 3 occurs. So like this, the process is executing, the middle itself event is occurring, so event will be the given first preference. So after the execution of the event, only that is the process made to execute, and then it can resume the operation. And after resume the operation, it can complete the operation and then it has been released. By this way, so many events are placed in the queue, one by one, like first event is placed in the queue here, second event is placed in the queue here, then third, then fourth, then fifth. By this way, it goes on up to end queue. So what is normally this state is important for the processor to take the different states. So program is a passive entity while process is an active entity. So that is, we are going for multiple block queues. The operating system is an interesting subject. That is, deals with memory management, process management, information management, and device management. Otherwise, goes for device management. is memory management. The memory should take up how much memory the process needs. It has been stored in the memory management. And then in process management, the process is made to execute. Whether interrupt is occurring or event is occurring, the process is made to occur. That is called as process management. And then information like IO devices are made to that is placed in the process. So that is called as information management. And device, what device we are using to execute the process, that is called as device management. So these are the 5 important models of the operating system. Operating system is a program model which acts as an interface between the user and the computer. So it is one of the primary subjects of computer science. So that is, after the process has been executed the multiple clock queues, sometimes the process has been swapped. So a process may consist of some little amount of memory, so it can be swapped. So for example, process 1 may be swapped to after some time. Process 2 may be made to execute first and process 1 may be executed second. And then the process can be swapped to minimize the space. So swapping of memory is needed, so to effectively utilize the memory of the operating system. So swapping plays an important role. Interchange of process can be done according to the memory, that is called as swapping. So there is multiple clock queues. One process has been put in the ready queue, another process has been put in the second, then third, then fourth, then fifth. Then the event has been put in the queue. Event 1 has been put in the ready queue. Then event 2 has been put in the next queue. Then event 3, event 4, event 5. There are various events occurring in the process. One by one, the event has been put into the queue. The process can be executed. First event 1,